5 then.
Yeah,
we are.
there we go.
We're gonna get the Renekton Italy, so they don't even care, man. They're just gonna slap it down. We'll have to see how it can work out because Renekton Italy
well for Jankos, because you've got help in mid now for Yagao. He can continue to bully out Caps. You've already got control for 369 on top side. Bot side is fully in favor of the pushing 2v2, so Kanavi can now play off of pretty much any side of the map he wants.
Flash Engage gonna land there for the first stun. Hope could be the easy target there. Gonna stay in range. They blow up the cask, and it's first blood into a jump. And missing, might be missing his entire health bar. Stun's gonna land. Another rocket jump available, but still, it's gonna be the 2-0 start of the bot.
kill there and the assist, and Yanko's right down towards bot again. X-Flash coming in, they're gonna go for this.
He's gonna get the flip back into the stun, into the rocket jump, the combo they wanted to go for, and Hope is certainly gonna die. And can they get a bit more though? Gets the rocket jump to push in for the next one. There's the reset, and missing, he's gonna drop a double kill in for Flacken. G2. Oh, that's Broken Blade with no agency left. He's got no mana. He can get his passive and a grasp off maybe. But the Kanavi jump in. They're going to find the stun and the javelin and everything they possibly need. He can't even drop back without mana to cast spells.
Any sort of ability after he gone in for the perfect execution, so decides to call it quits. JDG though, using that pressure at mid, now moving down over towards this dragon.
Well, they're going to go for it. JDG somehow managed to have enough control over the bottom side to grab first straight.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to push for this tier 1 tower, for this first tower here, to try to, I think, force G2 into taking some sort of a fight.
They want to fight. Tristles right behind them with a Kraken Slayer done.
Stolen ulti there, but will be likely looking to reset. And JDG, I think, really have got to continue playing the objective games, stacking these up as fast as possible, but it's a stolen dragon.
Yanko's huge. Just going to buy him a lot of time if it is going to be a race through the early game. Doesn't get hit by much more. Might have to ulti to get away. Actually, it's the E back regardless, and it's just out with a Drake steal. Beautiful.
And it looked like the smoke screen was really what made the difference there. Drops the smoke screen on the Nidalee, so he loses vision of the dragon, and now Caps looking for the kills.
Dives in for a lot. Missing could be the target. It's a nice ulti across to buy space. Tries to flash away, has a blast plant, but Caps still in the chase. Auto Q might kill. Auto Q, one more is going to get him for sure. No, the shield. But they're not going to get him back in time. The bailout, I don't think it's going to happen. There's one, and they're chasing in for the next two. A double kill in for Caps, and Jankos get the second.
These early stages, it's the mid game where they could start to bring it back, but I mean, the gold is still relatively even.
And it's done though, kind of in your hair now as well as Caps jumps backwards, says, you know what, now I can fight you. You don't have the cooldowns left for me. Smokes around, tries to find it, nearly the kill, but Caps, he overplays in the 1 versus 2.
But here comes G2, Broken Blade is here, he's TP'd in. Kanavi's gonna be in trouble.
Quick heal, there's the ulti, flashes the root him up in place, knock it forward, Broken Blade finds 1 kill, but he's under the tower. He's gonna flash in to be 1 for 1. There's no way Yagao doesn't get him here, right? At this point, he's gonna get the slows, getting the rest of the abilities. So Broken Blade burns his flash to trade equal gold, but in the bot side, Flacken knocks down a turret.
Yeah, and his teleport as well there. It was a really nice stolen Tristana ulti from Yagao to make sure that it was a one-way trip, just ulting Broken Blade back even further there. Yagao getting paid off of that. 2 kills back-to-back. Caps tries to get really aggressive here. Does end up paying the price. Yagao is really like the only character, you know, that can kind of scale very well. They're relatively efficient though, individually.
So the build he's going for is Zeal to Lord Dominic. Yeah. It's a very common like tank busting build, but obviously Renekton has gone forward. Renekton doesn't have the most armor, but we'll see what he goes for in this one is to move around, and JDG need to fight for the river. Do they get outscaled? Can they fight now in the mid game? 17 minutes. Herald 7 in mid will not quite kill the turret, but he can always run back and get that gold.
Yeah, Gao's doing a lot of work here in the backline though. Caps and Black at low.
Targamas.
Stun from 369. Target the backline, hits on a 3. Berserk buys a bit of time. Hope gonna stay alive for now. Shield bow on Caps zoned out. And Targamas drops the engagement, but the team cannot help. Thank you to Renata Glass. Jankos is low, stunned, killed by 369. And a double kill for Hope.
JDG pulling it
Look
back.
at the screen, you're like, oh, JDG are super spread out. Yagao is stuck bot side, we've got control over river. Let's try and make a pick onto Hope with Caps. But unfortunately, because 369 was there, Caps actually can't get the pick. And suddenly you've invested so much into trying to kill the killer.
Always finding the right angle to enter the fights. You know, if you can get in the mix, get in power Q on multiple, get that Gore Drinker on multiple, it can go huge. But now they're looking to wrap around here on Yagao. Counter TP coming through, but will be a 3v5.
Flash away from the jungler. What's going to put him for? There's the root. There's the combo. A quick shutdown. Does 369 survive this one as he joins on in as well? The Berserk going to hit almost nobody. A single auto from Target miss. 369 holds the front line still. Ulti on. Finds a huge stun in front of the turret. Caps will die. Caps wants Kanavi. But no! He can't get it! And it's another huge set of shutdowns, a sidestep for Flak, and a jump away for Jankos. But it's over the wall. It's Hope, and he's going to extinguish the last of G2. The Ren's got to be up in a second. The javelins, the spears stick in. Ren's him asunder. Flak, it drops, and an ace in the
Turn it around, and now they'll get the big purple worm.
Oh my God, JDG gets so...
Okay, flash for it. There's a stun out of target miss. W over the wall, they're going to get the CC, but is it enough damage is the problem. He steals Rel ult himself. Gets a bit more damage done, but he's lower and lower, and Caps lands his second Shuriken flip.
Looking for that tier 2 potentially.
Well, who's
to
mid?
deny the wave. No one is mid right now. Flacket and Targamas get zoned out, so they're going to give that up, and they're going to lose the tier 2 bot. It is against the Baron buff, of course, but never something you want to see as a G2 fan.
No, especially when they had, you know, members that could have tried to move around.
With the recalls now.
Wonderite Branches Veil with the smoke screen, doesn't quite land at those, so it's going to be a red buff taken away, cleanly done. There's the third Drake for JDG. If it wasn't tough enough already, Caps about to find himself dead, jumps as far away as he can, but Kanami lands the Javelin Toss, 3, 2, and 7.
This
Live. But no mana has to regen onto the base, and with Caps dead as well, this is 5v3. Look at middle inhibitor.
I mean, they would be able to get middle inhibitor. 369 is push on bot, so they can just send themselves on over towards that one as well. I mean, G2 crumbling now. We were talking about JDG being behind, but suddenly
it's going to be too late.
Gonna march into a 4v5 with already 3k health left on it. We've got no smite. There's only a fight to be had at all. And they're in range. They don't get the Baron, but they sure as hell get themselves stunned. G2 are too late to do anything but watch their teammates die. 1-0 so far. 369 in for a second stun. Javelin's gonna land. Targamas buys a second, but it won't be much more than that. The second death is already there. Make it a third. Caps is here to serve himself up as well. He's got nowhere else to go. A triple kill for Kanami. Down to the final turrets, the final nexus. JDG will go for 5-0. The fight for first place in the group. The only way they could lose that is if they get forced a tiebreaker. They have complete control over their own destiny. So far, undefeated the World Championship. The LPL champions, one of the favorites to win the entire thing, have still not dropped an entire game. G2 can watch the end of their tournament lives, a 1-5 record. The winless week for the LEC sadly continues. Their hopes rest on Rogue, and JDG